Oh, this always feels so good.
Ooh.
Yeah, you hear that? Felt good. All right. Yeah.
What's going on, everybody? I want to thank you for checking in on this new web series, Starting Over. We are starting over. Well, I am starting over. And I really do appreciate that you guys are, taking this journey with me. It was really awesome to see all the comments that you guys left on the last video, welcome me back to the gym. And, you guys have always been so motivational. So, that motivation flows both ways. But as of now, that's all I'm able to do for you guys is motivate. If I were to give you guys, sets and reps, like you guys, were asking, what do you, how much weight are you doing for this? What are your sets and reps, your max? Really, that's not really something that's existent at this point in time of my for my training, and that's because I have to follow doctor's orders and I have to refrain from doing certain exercises and limiting my intensity. So you're pretty much not going to see any chest workouts, which I know really sucks. That's like everybody looks forward to that chest Monday, but if we want this recovery to be at its best, we have to follow doctor's orders and stay on track with maintaining my health. But other than that, you guys, I really am here to motivate you. I don't want to, seem like that person that's like tooting their own horn, like, oh, if I can do it, you don't have an excuse. It's really, I want you guys to, be in the position where you're. Well, I don't want you to be in this position, but if you ever find yourself in a position where you just are like lacking motivation and inspiration in pretty much anything, I hope I'm able to be that source that you can turn to find that motivation because I knew when I was like in the hospital and everything, I knew I wasn't going to quit. Like I had to stop for a little bit, but I knew that it wasn't going to be forever. And I'm already back and I'm more excited than ever to, start over and teach myself, new things. I don't look, and I'm really anxious to see how far I can take my intensity when I'm able to do the things that I was able to do before, you know, everything, went to hell. But other than that, you guys, I'm so glad that I'm able to be here for you all to share this motivation. And I hope you guys had an awesome Thanksgiving. I had a Thanksgiving with my friend's family, and man, they fed me well. And, being full of all that food, I was just, I went back in the gym and I felt great. And speaking of food, I also noticed that my weight is just staying stable with um, really staying stable with how much cardio and exercise I'm doing. And I got to say that I have to uh, attribute the extra cardio to um, my recovery and the maintaining of my muscle mass. I don't know if that was something that I was lacking before, but I mean, it's hard to say because before I was getting sick and I started losing weight and I didn't know why. So if I were perfectly healthy, I would have been able to gauge, what I needed to do more of and less of. But right now, things are really working out very well, and I couldn't be happier. So again, you guys, make sure you guys. Now I don't know where I was going with that. I was gonna say in the next exercise, in the next workout in this video, you guys are going to see me wearing the same shirt. I just want to show you that it's not the same workout. It's a totally different day, and I just happen to wear the same shirt. So sorry for the confusion. All right, you guys. Thanks for checking in. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. Some motivation for you guys for the rest of your week. And I don't know if you noticed, but the quality of the video is a little different. It's at 60 frames per second. We're using my friend's iPhone. I really wanted to see how 60 frames per second looks. And I really do like it. It's a lot smoother, a lot more realistic, and I think it kind of throws you in with the, with my workouts. So it's kind of like you're right there with me. But I'm going to be doing this on my DSLR because it can handle 60 frames per second, and the quality will be even better because it's an actual camera. All right, you guys, take care, and make sure you guys subscribe if you haven't. And find me on Instagram and Twitter, Fitness with AJ, right in the bottom left corner. All right, you guys, see you in the next video. Of the sweet potato casserole is a dessert.
Look at that. That's amazing.
It looks so good.
So many calories. What is that?
That's sweet potato casserole. So yeah, that's how much food you get.
That's a lot of food.
So what?
So that's a lot of food.
I'm a whole lot of person. So what does that think? So
Alright.
we're just gonna warm up each bicep one at a time. It's really light. Sit up to 70. That's good.
Yeah, you know, real light, 70-pound bicep
Well,
curl.
yeah, it doesn't make sense how they. It definitely isn't kilos, so I'm not sure how they're measuring their weight.
Ounces.
Ounces. Oh, nah. I think it's called like. I think it's like a placebo weight. Makes you think you're lifting 70 pounds. Like, oh shit. Then you go pick up an actual 70 pounds, and you're like, oh, this must be kilos. First working set. I was originally planning on just doing this as a warm-up, but it feels really good. So we're gonna stick with it for a little bit. Got 12 on that side, got another 12 on this side. Here we go. Get out of the bag. What did I have it on?
You had it on 110.
Yeah, this is stupid. Such a stupid, like, way to describe weight.
It's definitely not 110
No,
pounds.
it's not. Sorry.
Curl 110 with one arm.
I'm actually curling 130 pounds.
130.
Okay. So, I'm going to tell the story again because he
You don't need
didn't
to do
know
all
how to
that.
freaking
You don't
record.
need to say all that.
But, so the other night I decided to, either I was going to cook, and I didn't feel like cooking, so I went to Boston Market. Yeah, you heard my voice, right?
Yeah.
I know. Went to Boston Market, and I got a big plate. It was chicken, dark meat, with a quarter rack of ribs, mashed potatoes, macaroni and cheese, and then a side of string beans. And I went home, and I just chowed down, and I just like, I don't know, but I ate a shit ton of food, and then I got real tired. And he was sitting here texting me this whole time, asking me to jump on Grand Theft Auto. I was exhausted. That's what you gotta do, you gotta eat. So it actually ended up being about 1,100 calories in that one meal, but it didn't feel like it because it was so easy to eat. But yeah, I ended up falling asleep for about 2.5 hours. I fell asleep, like my face is here and my plate of food is like right here. So it's just like chicken bones and ribs, eating ribs on the plate. I'm such a gluttonous fat bastard. Not really though. Look at that pump. Look at this. Look at that.
It's about the gains.
Yep. You know what? We already kind of
I'm so starving. Damn. Oh, it's the burn. It's the burn that gets you. Oh shit, now I'm sitting in the face.
Oh gosh, dude.
Yeah. Single arm extensions. Take this off. Whew. Oh, Thanksgiving post. How do I say it? Post Thanksgiving meal. Oh, it's the best time to go lift some heavy weight. Or just lift in general, you know. Get a nice pump going on. All them calories.
Shit.
So, yeah, these are modified hammer curls. As opposed to doing this, you're just kind of wrapping around, going up right the center of your torso, holding it closer. Nice, controlled, smooth movements.